about enlisted history and the different heroes, and it really is an honor to be among a bunch of them in this room. So thank you for having me once again. Thank you, Mr. Davis. I noticed as I talked to different people and got your stories, I would always see by the gentlemen their wives, and they were always smiling. They seemed to be very proud of the service that was given to our country. And so I would be remiss if I didn't thank my wife, who's also been there through it all. I feel like when I accept an award, that it's also her receiving it, because she's there supporting me. She works full-time, has been since we got here, well, to Alamogordo, since we got there, and we both have 2 children. She raises them, and she doesn't miss a beat at all. Okay, so Holloman, it's changed a lot. I love being there. When I deployed in 2007, I requested to do a base of preference to stay there a little longer because we enjoyed being there. Contrary to popular belief, when I first got there, I was a young, defiant airman. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. I didn't like listening to instructions. I really gave people a hard time. But over time, I got the right mentorship. There was a specific individual, Staff Sergeant Mask. He's now in Japan. The best thing he could have ever done for me, back when I was struggling, he invited me to church. And when I went, he introduced me to Jesus. And at that time, I learned what it was to be a servant. And then when I went back to work, I didn't view it as if I was just simply following orders. I did everything as if I was doing it for God Himself. And that's what got me to where I am, and I still do it to this day. I still receive the support that I need from my wife and just the Air Force family overall. The fact that we're all here together is proof that the Air Force is an everlasting family. It remains beyond retirement, beyond separation, and that's a beautiful thing. It's intangible. So I'm just glad to be here. Once again, I thank you all, and Holloman is a great place to be. Everything that's going on right there, we have the remotely piloted aircraft going on. That's a headache. I was telling them at my table. It's not the pilots, it's more just the aircraft. We're used to fighters. I've been there since F-117s were there, T-38s. We've got the German Air Force flying their Tornadoes. And now we have F-22s. I think they're going to be leaving shortly to swap for F-16s. And once you throw an RPA, remotely piloted aircraft, in the mix, and they're flying really, really slow, it causes a lot of headache for an air traffic controller. But again, what I mentioned over here is that we remember that when we got a Marine soldier or an Army soldier over there behind a wall getting shot at, and they call in for that air support, that's what they train for at Holloman. So it's a privilege and an honor to be able to provide that service to our country on a daily basis. So I'm not going to be before you any much longer. Thank you again for having me here. This is an honor. So I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.